has really just captured the attention of a lot of OGs in the space. Makes really interesting art. All of it is done with a C compiler, so low level programming language, not JavaScript, and it is all fully on chain. So really cool stuff. His art sells for quite a bit of money. I think the floor is, well, I think it went up recently in some of his art, but really interesting artist. All of it is typically audiovisual as well. I think it's all. I don't want to say anything wrong. So definitely have Death Beef on your radar, and definitely check out that release. You want to talk about James, Jared?
Yeah, just wanted to bring some attention. Friend of the podcast, artist to highlight James Merrill, the artist behind Ori, the art blocks curated, but also he has his one of one at Unit London that just was released. Really a brilliant individual, plays around in a lot of different areas, including plotters and gen art. So I just wanted to bring attention because that and he has if you have an Ori, he does these plotted versions of it that he'll release. So just an overall brilliant individual. James is obviously a friend. We're biased. I do hold a bunch of Oris, but more than that, just a good dude and a great artist that I'm excited to see what the future has in store for him.
Absolutely. James is awesome and really thoughtful artist. Wanted to just quickly show on screen his one of one uh, with Unit London called Every Moment, only for 3 ETH. It's kind of crazy how low these one of ones are going for. This whole exhibition has some great art, but of course, biased James is definitely my favorite here. And also, I'm also a holder of Ori. Full disclosure, not a holder of Gazers. Unfortunately, our first art to watch. Although it's down to a 15 ETH floor, which feels cheap when these things were running. Only 3% listed. The floor is thin, but yeah, Jared. I mean, this might be a time to get a Gazer.
Yeah, I think for anybody who's been in the marketplace, there's a really good entry point. I mean, unfortunately, article doesn't show us the market cap versus cost basis anymore, but we had seen that meteoric rise at one point where it just blew past uh, the cost basis, and this is it feels like the retracement that we've been looking for. Obviously, Matt Kane is a brilliant artist in the space, very widely collected, producing some amazing art and just art to watch because I think that if you're in the marketplace, part of the reason we brought it up is we've seen some 10 WETH bids, and then the floor, I think one just sold recently at 14.5. So although the floor is thin, if you're open and seeking, there's a real good opportunity here.
Yeah, a couple below 10 too. Last art to watch, Mindscape by Katie Morris. This was one of the new post photography AI collections. I love this one. Full disclosure, I own two of these. And this one is just creepy in the right ways. I mean, I love the scenes here that kind of are trippy, that make you really think. And so, big fan of this one, and big fan of post photography AI, as folks who are listening may know. So wanted to highlight this one. There's only 100 of them, 14 listed. Hard to say exactly where they go from here given the market conditions, but wanted to highlight this one. That is our show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you back, Jared. Want to get you out of here on time, but missed having you here. Appreciate you being back.
Loving being back. Thank you for welcoming me back after being gone for so long. It's good to be back. Can't wait to engage with everybody once again. So thank you, and excited to be here.
All right. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care. Thank you for tuning into Collector's Corner. We really appreciate you taking the time to listen. If you like this episode and want to help us out, please subscribe.